Hello and welcome to today's webinar presented by O3 Solutions, our oil and gas ready for digitalization, presented by Chris McDowra. Okay, first up today, we're going to walk through a quick safety moment, and then I'll introduce Chris, and then he will give you a little bit of information about O3 and who we are, and then he's going to dive into today's presentation regarding oil and gas and digitalization. He's going to address the current market, the current tools, and the need for change, and then show you some solutions on how you can support that change. And then he'll hit the key takeaways, and then if we have time, we'll have answer some questions from the audience. So with that in mind, you can submit your questions in the GoToWebinar panel throughout the presentation, and we will address them as time permits. And as a reminder, you will receive a copy of today's recording and presentation slides in the coming days. With that, I will kick us off with a safety moment. So given the recent events in the world, especially Turkey and earthquakes, I thought it'd be timely to remind you that crisis and disaster response tips for social media and some things to just keep in mind that social media can be used as a network to allow people to let people know that you're safe. And they actually have a button on Facebook where you can click crisis response and you can mark yourself safe. I didn't know that until we found this safety moment, so I think it's super helpful because often you might find that your phone lines are down or other means of communication, and maybe social media is the only way that you can connect with people. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully you live in a safe area and natural disasters aren't an issue, but this is always helpful, especially if you know someone in an area that could be affected. So that, I will introduce Chris. Okay, today's speaker is Chris McDowra. He's an O3 project manager. He has 22 years of experience in industrial construction projects, with 14 of those being dedicated to AWP implementation and process development on projects globally. And as a subject matter expert for AWP, workplace planning, and digital integrations, he's tasked with coordinating and assisting clients along their digital transformation journey. So Chris is very knowledgeable in this space, and needless to say, can answer pretty much any kind of questions you have for him. So thank you for joining us today, Chris, and I will turn it over to you.
All right, well, thank you, Tori. Appreciate that. All right, so let's kind of first dive into who is O3. O3 is a market-leading agile software built specifically to support advanced work packaging. It is the only solution on the market with the true intention of being built around work package management. No matter the size of the project, from small cap to mega projects, O3 is a scalable solution to support your AWP maturity journey. Now, I wanted to hit some of the highlights regarding O3, regarding the change management, collaboration, automation, scalability, and optimization aspects of O3. We're also contributors to CII and Advanced Work Packaging Conference and Summits, as well as FIATech. Give you a little bit of a background of O3. O3 offers a suite of solutions to manage a full life cycle of a project from beginning to end. Our on-plan solutions are tailored to fit your front-end engineering, offering projects a place to collaborate and create their own path construction plans during the early stages of a project. On Design is a specific tool set customized to support engineering and procurement. And On Build, as well as On Start, are there to support the package development, constraint management, and execution of the work phase. Okay. Underpinning it all is the On Target portion, whereby O3 supports an agile planning process as well as project scheduling. So let's tackle the elephant in the room. with beginning asking the big question, are oil and gas projects ready for digitization? To do that, we'll need to ground ourselves first and take a look at the current market trends and what researchers are saying regarding the market outlook. Okay. So let's begin with a big picture overview and where we're at today, and have a look at the landscape regarding the global outlook, people, the culture, processes, systems, and technology and innovation portion. Okay. So we'll start off with looking at the current market and global outlook. The EPC market is a significant part of the overall construction industry, and its outlook is dependent on a variety of factors such as government policies, global economic conditions, and technical advancements. Some of these trends that have been shaping the EPC market in recent years include increasing demand for renewable energy products and the need for sustainable infrastructure development, and the adoption of new technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, and digital twins. According to some industry reports, the global EPC market is valued at approximately $1.4 trillion back in 2020, and is expected to grow at a compound annual rate of around 4 to 5% over the next few years. This is predominantly the Asia Pacific region, and is expected to be one of the fastest growing markets, driven by growing population, urbanization, and a significant investment in infrastructure development. However, it's important to note that the EPC market is heavily impacted by global economic conditions, political stability, and other factors that impact the demand for construction and infrastructure projects. As such, the outlook for the EPC market is subject to change and can be influenced by a variety of factors. But is the current market ready for digitization? And overwhelmingly, yes. The current oil and gas market is ready for digitization, and many companies have already implemented digital technologies to improve their operations and to stay competitive. Digitization offers significant benefits to the oil and gas industry, such as increased efficiency, reducing costs, improving safety, and better environmental sustainability. For example, digital technologies can be used to optimize products, processes, monitor performance, and automate routine tasks, which can lead to significant improvements in construction efficiency and cost savings. Furthermore, the use of digital technologies can help companies better manage and analyze large volumes of data, leading to more information, decision making, and improved performance overall. In many cases, oil and gas companies are already investing in digital technologies, including advanced work packaging, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things. In addition to digitization, it's also driving innovation in areas such as renewable energy, carbon capture and storage, as well as energy and infrastructure. Overall, the oil and gas industry is increasingly embracing digitization as a key enabler for both innovation and market growth. Now, I know what you may be asking yourself is, how do we transition as a company, or how do we move an entire market sector? Or it could be, how can I digitize my project? Well, for starters, we can start using digital tools and technology to make workflow processes more automated. When selecting tools for your corporation, project, or portfolio, ensure that those systems foster collaboration, drive meaningful actions, and most importantly, deliver real results. While the actual construction will always require some human presence, the process of creating and managing projects can be, for the most part, be done digitally. And if you haven't already checked out O3's recent white paper, where we outline the reasons for owner operators as well as EPC construction teams to make digital transformation now rather than later. In that report, we highlight many of the key challenges associated with the ideas of changing processes and procedures, but also provide all the solutions for going digital. So where does the agile process come in? You may have heard me mention earlier in the presentation that O3 supports an agile workplace planning process. The agile process and advanced work packaging are both project management methodologies that can be used together to optimize project planning and execution. Agile is an iterative and an incremental approach to project management that focuses on delivering small incremental pieces of work, while AWP is a structured approach to work planning and execution, whereby they emphasize the sequencing and the packaging of work. When used together, Agile can help teams adapt quickly to change and improve collaboration, while AWP helps teams plan and execute work more efficiently, reducing the risk of delays and rework. One way to initiate the Agile and AWP work is to use Agile as a framework for the work delivery process, while AWP is used for planning and sequencing the work. For example, AWP's approach can be used to identify the packages of work to be done for each iteration or sprint, while Agile can be used to execute and deliver the work in an iterative manner. In this approach, AWP's process is used to develop detailed plans of the work to be done, breaking down the work into manageable packages and identifying the dependencies and sequence of each package. This plan is then used by the Agile team to prioritize, execute the work in a way that optimizes collaboration, delivery, and quality. The AWP process can also be used to track the progress of work and to ensure that all packages are complete on time and to the required quality standards. It is this way that the Agile and AWP processes can work together to help teams manage project complexity, deliver value incrementally, and achieve project goals more efficiently. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the current tools. The engineering, procurement, and construction sector is has been slower to adopt some of the digitization than other industries, but there are tools available to drive digitization. The EPC sector involves the design, procurement, and construction of large-scale projects such as power plants, oil and gas facilities, and infrastructure projects. These projects are complex in nature and coordinating among a variety of stakeholders, including owners, contractors, and suppliers. So over the next few slides, let's take a look at piecing together the data, delivering real-time data analytics, and other tools as well. So one of the main challenges the EPC sector actually faces is fragmented data or fragmentation of data across different systems, stakeholders. This market is difficult to access and to share data in a timely and efficient manner, leading to delays and large cost overruns. However, digital tools such as advanced work packaging and 3D modeling can help overcome this challenge by creating a common platform for all stakeholders to collaborate and share data. And in my opinion, this is where O3 shines. Being able to consume over 70 different model formats, a variety of project reports, from different stakeholders, as well as offering a place to collaborate in real time, whether it's through team boards, action items, or stage gate approval processes to ensure the quality of work. All of which is used to build project's digital thread, linking documents and deliverables throughout the project, all while driving the project forward. Okay. In this section, I wanted to bring up the discussion of other digital tools that can deliver digitization on the EPC sector, including project management software, advanced analytics, artificial intelligence. These tools can help streamline project management processes, improve decision making, and increase productivity. In addition to these tools, there are also emerging technologies such as Internet of Things, drones, and augmented reality that can provide real-time data and insights to project stakeholders. These technologies help optimize construction processes, reduce downtime, and improve safety. And each has their place within the construction community, filling a need or a niche within the market sector. And that is mainly what they specialize in. Whether it's track and trace for material locations, giving someone a virtual walkthrough of a plant or operating facility, each seem to be focused on fulfilling a small gap within the overall digitalization effort. Most focus on improving communications within a small department sector, or significantly targeted to one aspect of the construction process. Having a tool to communicate large amounts of data and then displaying that information to drive actions while adopting change is rather unique, and what O3 specializes in. It does this by connecting with legacy systems, existing project reports, as well as new innovative technologies, and puts them in a global cloud for collaboration global collaboration environment, gathering projects and construction input along the way, as well as tracking constraints that may hinder a project. Okay. But overall, the EPC sector has the tools it needs to drive digitization, but it requires a shift in mindset and culture to fully embrace these tools and reap their benefits that they can provide. Companies that have already ventured into digitization processes have been able to capture trends and patterns within their project to see meaningful change and impact, all while using the data analytics to help guide them down the path of continuous improvement. Okay. So let's address the need for change. All right, the engineering, procurement, and construction sector is a critical component of the construction industry, responsible for delivering large-scale projects such as power plants, oil and gas facilities, and infrastructure projects. However, despite this sector's importance, it has been slower to embrace digital transformation, leading to a loss of efficiency, decreased communication, higher project risk, safety concerns, as well as cost overruns. In this section, I would like to try to address each of these areas and look at how digitization can help improve these areas. Okay. Increased efficiency. Digitization can help improve the efficiency of within the EPC sector. By using digital tools, EPC companies can reduce the time it takes to complete projects and increase productivity. For example, digital tools can automate the project management process, allowing teams to collaborate more efficiently and effectively, and also complete projects much faster. Improved collaboration. Collaboration is the key success factor for any EPC project. Digital tools can facilitate communication and collaboration among project teams, making it easier to share information and work together. For example, cloud-based software such as O3 allows team members to access project information from anywhere in real time. Okay. Better risk management. EPC projects are often complex and involve significant risk. Digital tools can help EPC companies identify and manage those risks more effectively. For example, analyzing project data can help teams to identify potential risk and allow teams to take a more proactive measure to mitigate them. Enhanced safety. Safety is a critical concern of the EPC sector. Digital tools such as O3 can help improve safety by capturing real-time safety observations and potential hazards, allowing project teams to analyze trends and adapt to an ever-changing environment. Improved cost management. EPC projects are often subject to budget constraints. Digital tools can help EPC companies manage costs more effectively by providing real-time data on projects' expenses and identifying areas where costs can be reduced. Digital change is critical for the engineering, procurement, and construction sector. And by adopting digital tools and technology, EPC companies can improve the efficiency, collaboration, risk management, safety, and the cost management sides of things. Ultimately, this can lead to better project outcomes and more competitive EPC sector. Okay. All right, now let's get into the solutions portion. Okay. Advanced Work Packaging, or AWP, is a construction project management methodology and aims to improve project performance by breaking down complex projects into smaller, more manageable packages of work. AWP is leading the digitalization efforts in construction for several reasons, mainly due to its data-driven approach, operating within a collaborative environment, as well as offering a scalable and adaptable solution. Okay. AWP relies heavily on data support to support project management methodologies. By digitization or digitizing the data, data collection and analytics can be run. AWP can leverage the power of the big data and to make it more informed decisions by identifying patterns and trends, as well as optimizing project performance. AWP emphasizes collaboration between project stakeholders, including owners, contractors, and subcontractors. Digitization enables these stakeholders to work together more seamlessly by sharing real-time information and insights to improve project outcomes. But AWP can be applied to projects of any size and complexity, making it an ideal methodology for digitization efforts in the construction industry. By breaking down projects into smaller, more manageable packages of work, AWP enables construction teams to tackle even the most complex projects with greater efficiency and accuracy. AWP is also a flexible methodology that can be adapted to fit the specific needs of a project. This flexibility makes it an ideal candidate for digitization, as it can be tailored to meet the unique requirements of a construction project, from design, engineering to procurement and construction. Overall, AWP focuses on data, collaboration, scalability, and adaptability, making it an ideal candidate for leading the digitization efforts in construction. By digitizing AWP's processes and leveraging the power of big data, Construction teams can optimize project performance and reduce costs and improve the overall project outcomes. So to wrap up this webinar, we wanted to provide you some key takeaways with this information. We wanted to make sure that we recognize the needs for change within the EPC sector, and also take a look at the current market outlook, tool sets that are driving digital change within our community, as well as look at the leading industry solutions. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Tori for any kind of questions.
All right, excellent. Thank you for that information, Chris. So I've got a couple questions here, and a reminder, you can submit yours in the questions panel over on the side of your GoToWebinar controls. So first question, in one of your recent slides, you mentioned safety. How would implementing something like AWP on our projects help our projects?
All right, so safety is one of the biggest things that the CII tracking, how can I say it? Safety is one of the most tracked items within the CII category. So whenever they went in to implement AWP on certain said projects, they found a correlation or relationship with the implementation of AWP and safety. The main thinking behind it was by removing the planning aspect away from the frontline supervisors, that they were able to spend more time at the construction work phase and provide an extra set of eyes for improving safety. So there was almost a direct link with implementation of AWP and with that of safety.
All right, next question. How is all of the data stored with a system like O3?
Okay, so O3 actually links in with all of the legacy systems that you may already have or current tool sets that you want to connect to for a project. It can import Excel flat file documents. It could also establish a API direct link into your system or software. With that provided information, we can link it together and display it for the entire project in a cloud-based system. That linkage allows more user input into the process, as well as it helps highlight certain risks that maybe become known to the project that you may not see otherwise in a more traditional segmented process.
Okay. Probably our last question here. Are there resources to help assist with integration or legacy systems?
Yes. So one of the offerings of O3 is we'll actually walk with you during the setup process. So during what we call a smart start, we'll actually assemble a team of O3 professionals to walk along with you for your project to help you during that setup phase and that critical time whenever you're entering information inside the system and getting it set up for the rest of the users for the project. So somebody like myself would lead a team of O3 SMEs whereby we'll break down the project into incremental approaches and perform more of an agile sprint methodology to stand up your projects for you.
Okay, well, that was some really insightful information. I think we have a lot to take away there. And if you have more questions, we didn't get to yours today, please email me at tori@o3.solutions. And you can also email Chris at o3.solutions. And then you can visit our website, www.o3.solutions, for an incredible amount of free information. We offer tons of resources and a library of downloads that you can take away. We've got case studies, checklists, and AWP implementation kit that we've created to help you get started in creating your own program and set you up for success. So please take advantage of all of those free resources we offer. And then if you have questions about software, just please contact us, or any other AWP questions you may have. We're happy to answer that. So with that, I thank you all for joining today. Stay tuned for our next webinar. It'll be at the end of March. I'll send out social media and webinar invites with that. And then I'll send out the presentation from today as well in the coming days. So again, thank you for your time, and thank you to Chris for hosting. And we will see you soon. Have a great weekend, everybody.